What up? It's your boy BigDonSkillz, bringing you another video today. Got to give a shout out to my boy Pete for this one, man. He's been asking me to create this for probably at least about 5 or 6 days now. So I'm a little late to the party, but hey, when people give me suggestions and recommendations or they ask for stuff, man, I'm trying to deliver. So, all right, this is a good one right here. This is an article that came out talking about the fact that, you know, there may be a God of War movie in the works, man. So, as you all may know, I've like semi-played God of War. Like, I'm starting back playing it again. It's a very amazing game that I honestly just slept on. Like, I kind of got busy with life and just kind of stopped playing it. But back when I was streaming it last year, my quality wasn't like where it was with my streams, you know? So it kind of, things were different, you know? So now that I'm able to have like a better quality stream, like, I'm really excited about playing this game again. And the last time I played it was one of the craziest like scenes I've ever seen in a video game. It's absolutely absurd. So let's start off with what the article is actually about. So as the article states, this is from this is from GameByte. I'll have the link of this article in the description section. But Sony wants to create an R-rated God of War movie. First of all, that's the only option they have. There's no other way. It couldn't be anything under R. Like, if it was PG-13, it's probably ruined, dude. This man be ripping jaws of wolves out and doing all sorts of crazy fatalities on people, man. It's just like if Mortal Kombat were to do a movie now. It has to be R. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. So the article starts off, Sony and Santa Monica Studios PlayStation 4 exclusive God of War has been winning awards left and right since it launched last year. Yeah, it won Game of the Year last year, and it was well deserved. Let's be real, man. The cinematics in this game are already a movie in its own. All they got to do is just copy and paste the scenes and make some minor edits. They got a movie right there, man. So a lot of this is kind of like fluff, that beginning fluff. So speaking to comic book Pacific Rim Uprising writer Stephen DeKnight reveals he's spoken with Sony about the possibility. So I just did a slight like research on who Stephen DeKnight is. Like I said, he's the director of the movie Pacific Rim, which I didn't watch, but I know had like crazy like visual effects and stuff like that. It's like Godzilla or something. All right, now I got my thoughts together. He's the showrunner for Daredevil season 1. So Daredevil was like one of the better shows I've watched on Netflix. There's a ton of stuff I still haven't seen because it's Netflix, and literally you'll spend like the rest of your life trying to watch all the shows. But yeah, I think just that alone, I think Daredevil had pretty good fight scenes. So I think the choreography is there too for that. So, and then even though I haven't seen Pacific Rim, I just know that like with the right budget, they can make this look crazy good. So Denai says, I had some early conversations with the people at Sony PlayStation about it. Not only that, but Sony were surprisingly the ones who were keen on making sure there was enough blood and gore to go around if Kratos were to make his film bow in a God of War movie. So Sony seems on board with this. They're like, listen, we know Kratos. Like I said earlier, we can't PG-13 this. This has to be R-rated. Like, guaranteed or your money back. It has to be R-rated. And when I sat down with Sony PlayStation people, one of the first things we both said is R-rated. Man, look at me, man. Just speaking this all into existence, bro. I mean, we wouldn't want it any other way. As the article says, exactly. Like, there's no way it could be anything else. So, unfortunately, DeKnight also says there's nothing solid in the works right now. Adding, I have no idea if that's going to happen. I'm not in any kind of conversations right now, but hopefully someone will make a movie out of that franchise. I think it's a phenomenal franchise. If anyone could make a successful God of War movie, it would be DeKnight. He worked as an executive producer on TV series Spartacus. I didn't know that. And Spartacus Gods of the Arena, so the world of Greek gods is nothing new. I didn't know that, actually. When Spartacus came out, it was big. Spartacus was like Game of Thrones before Game of Thrones. I know it's kind of maybe an offset comparison, but it was just more gory and bloody. Everybody was talking about Spartacus. Dude, have you seen Spartacus? I'm like, no, I haven't seen Spartacus yet. That show was huge, and it was super violent too. So just that alone, I think there could be some definite potential for violence. So he's not new to this. So I think that's really, man, if he could get this direction, if he could direct this movie, that'd be nuts, man. But unfortunately, like I said, there's nothing solid in the works right now. So I'm just wondering, like, what's actually going to come out of this. Hopefully, you know, they got some people on Sony talking. They're like, yo, man, let's team up with the Santa Monica Studios who made the game. Let's get something going. And not to mention, man, the Kratos voice they used for this game, which was different than the previous God of War. That dude, man. It's hard to say. Like, I rarely play a game where, like, I feel like intimidated, dude. Like, Kratos is so well done in this game that he actually intimidates you as you're playing the game. Like, it's absurd. And it feels like it's your father talking to you. We always make the joke, you know, it's like, because the voice actor for him is black. And it literally feels like a black father is scolding you sometimes. He's got that power in his voice, and you're just like, boy. I gotta do it with the mic. Boy. But seriously, man, like, it is unreal. Just the voice acting alone. I wonder if they would CGI it or if they would make it live. I feel like they could definitely make it live. But I wonder how they would do the voice. The voice is going to be one of the most important things. And I wonder who they're going to use, because the character has to be jacked. I don't want people saying they need The Rock or something just because he's a bald-headed buff dude. Oh yeah, let's put Dwayne Johnson in there, dude. Let him be Kratos. Hell no, we're not doing that. I like Dwayne Johnson, but nah, dude. We need some, like, dude we've never heard of before. This is like his first movie, but he's badass and we have nothing to judge him off of. That's what we need for Kratos. But alright, and Atreus, that's an easy pick. You just get some young kid, like a kid that's got pretty good acting, probably like somewhere between like 10 and 13, like some up and coming child star, you know, maybe future child star. And boom, like that's the gist of it. And then all the other characters you can fill in, man. Like yeah, all the other characters are fillable. I think it's the characters were so well done, they have a foundation for all this stuff, really. So that's cool. But alright, y'all, this is just a article, like I said, about God of War making an R-rated movie. I want to give a shout out once again to the homie Pete for suggesting this to me. And like I said, 2020, yo, it's the year of persistence. And yeah, that's gonna be it, man. If you enjoyed the video, you already know what to do, man. You know that like button. Go ahead and click that like button for me. You know, that lets me know that, you know, the video that I made is something you like. Go ahead and do that. That also gives me an idea of what you all like to see. Also, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And if you liked and subscribed to the channel, man, share, spread the word, man. If you want to see me on top, spread the word. Let everybody in the world know about Big Don. But all right, y'all, thanks a lot for hanging out. I hope y'all have a good day. I will see y'all on the next one, y'all. Deuces. Bye.